Well, good evening. I haven't seen anybody since Christmas. Hope you had a good holiday. Hope you weren't too mad that we didn't have December show, but it's kind of, it was going to be January 2nd. It wasn't going to be a good night to have a show, I didn't think. So anyway, we're glad you're back out tonight and you're packing the house out for Normandy Music Night. You are in for the most incredible show. Thanks to Ed Hogue for hearing this guy over at Bell Buckle back in the fall at the Craft Festival. I contacted him and he was like, yeah, I'd love to come. And I'm like, cool. So I went out, and listened to his YouTube links and all this, and I've already bought 4 of his CDs. I have bought jewelry. They've made their night already off of me. So anyway, beautiful, beautiful handmade jewelry. Gorgeous music, beautiful artwork. Incredibly talented musicians. We've had the honor to listen to them just warm up this evening and play around and do some things. So it's going to be a fabulous show. Thank you for coming out to Normandy Music Night, and welcome Tom Shiness and Jasmine.
All right, thank you. Ooh, wow, it sounds different in here now that you guys are in here. It sounds different than the sound check. I guess that's what happens. It sounds a lot warmer. Okay, this first song for you is, I can just imagine people sitting, maybe not so much, people that live out in these kind of parts, but people who live in the city and they're sitting in their cars and early in the morning, sitting in traffic, and they're going to a job that they don't really care for too much. They reach down and they turn on the radio and they hear this song, hopefully, and that makes them feel better, somehow. I hope. That's my wish, anyway. Actually, I've been single now for the past 10 years. It's been 10 years Yep, it's been almost 10 years within 2 weeks. 2 weeks of being 10 years. So, and I've been on, like many single people, always looking and trying to find the right person. And some people are fortunate enough to find that person or find them quickly, and some people wait until they're dead and then they never find them. So, I don't know, that's what it seems like. Anyway, so that's what this song is about. You're like a needle on Haystack Mountain. I keep on looking and looking, but I still haven't found you. I want nothing more than to get to know you. If you're hiding, what good will it do? Maybe you think I'm hiding from you. You're like a needle on Haystack Mountain. Gonna be so good if I get to know you. In my heart wells up such a fountain. When you're found, I'm gonna twirl you around on the mountaintop where you were found. Waterfalls come crashing down. Well, I've been picking through Haystack Mountain. The folks think I'm picky, but I still haven't found you. Well, I can pick up on who knows what. Been out on the town most every night. I can stay home and just to go online. I've been picking through Haystack Mountain. Don't seem to be too much around this town. But I could settle for Mary Lou. There's only one I want, and that would be you. Oh, tell me where are you? I've been picking through, no, that's not how it goes. I've been looking on Haystack Mountain. Folks try to tell me that I need to stop looking. 'Cause when you stop looking, that's when you'll find it. Well, I tried that once and it didn't work. I tried it again and it still didn't work. Well, one of these days it's about to hit me. Needle's gonna spark my attention. When you're found, I'm gonna twirl you around on the mountaintop where you were found. Waterfalls come crashing down. I'd like to introduce to you my daughter Jasmine. And I'm going to play for you a song that she wrote called Heaven. another cover tune. I hope you don't mind. We'll probably limit it to 2 cover tunes tonight.
It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log, but when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. You know I work all day to get your money to buy you things, and it's worth it just to hear you say you're gonna give me everything. That's why I love to come home, 'cause when I get you alone, you make me feel okay. When I'm home, everything seems to be right. When I'm home, feeling you holding me tight. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. That's why I love to come home, 'cause when I get you alone, you make me feel alright. You make me feel alright. You make me feel alright.
I should have. Now I have to follow that. Sorry, I'm making something up right now. Here it is. You know, actually, I grew up being a drummer. I play all kinds of drums, and of course, there's a drum called a djembe. It's like a drum from Africa, kind of like a bongo, and I've learned how to play a little djembe. So I'll show you. See, it's a little djembe. So I just play it a little. So. I got a bunch of stuff back here. about all I know on that instrument. I'm kind of afraid to do this. As if playing lots of instruments isn't enough, I play in alternate tunings. I don't know what I was thinking when I decided to do that. This next piece has a slapping technique that I've been using for years. It's actually a YouTube clip of me back when I was a youngster doing this technique from many years ago. I guess y'all are making me nervous. I can't tune my guitar. thing I like about that piece is I don't have to worry about remembering the words. Here's another one that's sort of cut in the same cloth. If you don't mind if I play another instrumental, this is something I wrote when I was 18 years old. But I never could actually perform it live because it was too hard to play. And over the years I've kind of added a little bit to it, and so I've actually been practicing it so I could actually play it live, so not very many people have heard this. So I hope you don't mind if I play it for you. I need the practice of playing it in front of people. Hope you don't mind. Actually, I'm playing, for those of you who know somebody in the Nashville area, I'm going to be playing an afternoon concert at Artisan Guitars, which is a high-end guitar shop in the Factory in Franklin, this coming Sunday from 2 to 4. So anyway, let's Let's see, I don't even know if I've titled this yet. I think I did, but I don't remember what it was. Anyway, I'll just play it for you. Before they get to see the drumstick guitar. Jasmine and I are working on a vocal album, an album in which we sing the songs that we sing, and this is going to be one of those songs. A friend of mine plays the koto, which is an Asian, sort of a tabletop Asian harp, and it's designed in such a way where you pluck the strings on one side, and there's these bridges. It's kind of hard to explain, but you pluck the strings with one hand and then you bend the notes with the other hand. It's kind of like that, like if you go into a really classy Japanese restaurant and here's... So, anyways, so I heard this recording of my friend playing one of these things. I thought, man, I gotta have one of those. Gotta have a koto. But I don't. So I thought, well, maybe I could set up one of my guitars with one of these things on it so I can bend these notes. And so I just shoved a drumstick in there just to see what would happen. And there it is, it's still there. So then I wrote this, and then I went to an Americana Songwriters Night in Nashville one night and wrote this song that had absolutely nothing to do with koto music. This is a song, this is a story song. It's a fictional story, but it's a nice little story, I think. It's a nice thought anyway.
Sunday afternoon back in '95, we took the old convertible out for a drive. She looked at me and said with a smile, I don't care where we go as long as I'm with you. I don't care where I am as long as you're there too. We decided to head on out to the sticks. Man, that old muscle car could still go quick. I just poured on gas. We began to fly. I looked over at her. She just sat there and smiled. About an hour, that old jalopy started losing power. It just up and died out in the middle of nothing. Well, breaking down out there kinda got me stressed, till I saw that country breeze blowing through her dress. And she walked up to me and whispered in my ear, I don't care where I am, as long as you are near. As long as you're near, I've got nothing to fear. After a while, the sun was setting low. During all that time, we never saw another soul. So I reached in the trunk and found an old quilt. We stretched the quilt out not too far from the car. Man, that night I never saw so many stars. Then she looked at me and said with a smile, I don't care where we go, as long as I'm with you. I don't care where I am, as long as you're there too.
song Jasmine wrote? There's a YouTube clip of her doing this. It's gotten 5 million hits. Not really. It's gotten close to 5,000 though. It's gotten more hits than any of my songs. I think. Jasmine actually wrote this song on the cello. She was playing the cello, and then we had to go somewhere where we couldn't bring everything, so then she learned to play it on the bass. So she has to tune it like a cello. Sounds just like one, doesn't it? This instrument here is called a harp guitar. It was built by the Gibson Guitar Company back in 1913. It's one of about 600 that Gibson made. There were other harp guitars being made by other manufacturers at the time. They were sort of a fad around the turn of the century, last time around, before we were all born, for most of us. But they're experiencing a resurgence, and there's about 100 of us in the world that play it that we know of. And we get together once a year and have a harp guitar gathering. And I am featured on the world's first harp guitar compilation CD. Came out a couple of years ago. And then a follow-up called Harp Guitar of Dreams, which was on the list for Grammy nominations, but a lot of people have never heard of the harp guitar, so it was never actually nominated, but at least we were on there. And I have those CDs with me, and I'll play for you some music from my third album called the CD called Translucent Harp, which features eight selections for solo harp guitar. This first piece I'm going to play for you on the harp guitar is years ago when Eddie Van Halen came on the scene. He was doing this technique like, and a lot of us guitar players try to do that. And I tried to do it, and I could do it a little bit, but I never found a way to, I've always wanted to work it into a piece of music, but I never could figure out a way musically. I didn't want to just do it just for the heck of it, and I wanted to have a reason for it. And then I went to an Irish festival and heard this guy playing Irish flute, and his notes were just flying all over the place. I knew I could never play notes in rapid succession in traditional picking, so I used the technique to do a little Irish melody. And so that's where this piece was born. The harp strings on this harp guitar provide bass notes. So if your bass player doesn't show up, you got it covered. This piece of music is called Fair Park. Do you guys mind if I play a couple of tunes on the harp guitar? Does anybody have to be anywhere? I mean, I know it's getting late, but do you mind? It's okay? I mean, I can put it away if you want. Okay, what I'll do is, first I will play this little section using the bass notes of the guitar, just on the guitar section. Then I will repeat it, playing the bass notes on the harp section. So it's a bit of a contrast, if you're observant. This is one of the first pieces I wrote on the harp guitar, also from Translucent Harp. And it was also used in some sort of PBS special about dog training. That's true. Anyway, this is called Don't Give In to Sorrow About Tomorrow. This next piece is called Echo Song. I play the guitar section through this echo thing that makes the notes repeat over and over again. This way I don't have to play as much. This song is from my CD entitled Many Waters. A CD I came out with a few years back. And anyway, Echo Song. Echo Song, Echo Song. instrumental. Actually, all of my CDs are all instrumental at the moment. I do sing on them, I just don't sing any words because I couldn't think of anything to say. But since I've been in Nashville, I've been around a lot of songwriters, and I've kind of learned to sort of imitate some of them, some of the lyrics. But anyway, I love music. I love songs without words. I love songs with words. But I think there's a lot that can be said in instrumental music that you can't say with words, and that's been something that's fascinated me for a long time, which is why so many instrumental CDs. I do have a CD over there called Escape One, and it was. I don't have time to do everything for you tonight that I'd like to do, but I use the harp guitar a lot with the looper. The looping I did earlier, where I played the bass and then I played the finger cymbals and did all this other silly stuff. I could have a whole album's worth of stuff like that, where I play the harp guitar through the looper, and I create this it's kind of like the Echo song that I just played, except it's very, very relaxing. Extremely relaxing. It was originally designed for a massage therapy convention. But it's really dreamy and it's really far out. If you want something to really relax to, that's a good album. That's Escape One. And it's mostly harp guitar that I played through the delay, and then I played through the looper, and then I added a little bit of cello on one song, and I added a little bit of wooden flute on another. But it's over an hour's worth of just really dreamy, very different. They're really trippy, different. But soothing, but beautiful. And, I never thought I would ever drive to it because I thought I'd fall asleep at the wheel. But actually, I found that when other drivers are doing annoying things, when you're listening to this, you don't care. You say, okay, whatever. And then I have Escape Volume 2, which is a similar mood, just very mellow music, but very beautiful and very unique. And we do have special deals for multiple CD purchases. But I really wanted to share a little bit of the cello with you, and this is a song from my first album, a piece called Lynn's Lullaby. And I'm actually this is the only time tonight that I'm going to play along with something that's been pre-recorded. I have a pre-recording of a guitar I'm going to play along with, and I'm going to play the cello along with it. And we like to think of this as cellioke. Sorry, I messed up. You don't mind, do you? It'll be a lot better this way. Okay, I have just one more for you. Is that okay? Is that all right? I know I'm going way over my time, and I hope I don't get in trouble. I might not get asked back. Well, I came a long way, I figured. Are we having fun? It's just that I've never played here before, and I got to play. This will make up for all the times I haven't been here before. Well, the name of my first album was called, and it still is, called Something Inseparable. And the piece you just heard is from that CD. And the one you're about to hear is also from that CD. This instrument is a 12-string guitar with only 8 strings. It's easier to tune and doesn't cost as much in strings. So, no, actually, I played the mandolin. I didn't bring it tonight, sorry. Maybe next time. I play the mandolin and I play the cello. Then years ago I found out about an instrument called a mandocello. I thought, man, I know what that's got to be. That's got to be a big mandolin. Yeah, but I couldn't find one, so I took a 12-string guitar and tuned it to C, G, D, A with this mandocello tuning. And this is what I got. It's just a very rich sounding tuning. And I think as a lot of you already know, there are many different ways to play the guitar. One way is with tapping. You can tap a part with your left hand without using your right hand. And like this. Or you can tap a part with your right hand like this. And if you get really good, you can do them both at the same time. I'm still working on that. Well, actually, you can do like... You can play polkas and stuff. But then there's another type of tapping where you can hold down a chord and you just hit it in a certain spot and you get harmonics. So the chord like this will sound like this. Kind of a chiming sound. Or you can just hit the thing like this. That's my favorite. Actually, I started on drums when I was 5. All through junior high and high school, I played drums in the school band, and my parents paid for 2 years of drum lessons, rudimentary snare drum lessons for me, but didn't really go on to become a drummer. So my mom was thrilled when she saw me hitting my guitar. Those drum lessons to good use. Anyway, so what I did is I took all this tapping technique with the mando tuning and came up with this piece called Mando Tap. Thank you very much for having me tonight. It's been awesome. And what can I say? It's wonderful to be here. Thank you.
show. What a show. I've been back there standing the whole time standing. It's amazing. So you do have CDs and you do have some specials with your CDs. Please support this artist. He has come a long, long way. What an absolutely fascinating show. Fascinating to watch you play as a guitar player. I'm just mesmerized watching someone play. Jasmine has some gorgeous jewelry also. Make sure you check that out. She makes her jewelry. She has some fabulous artwork also over there. Support these artists. They came a long way, and they have done an incredibly outstanding performance for us tonight, just because. And that's the beauty of Normandy Music Night and the artists that come and support Normandy Music Night, because they come just because. So support them out of your wallet and out of your heart, and take some music home, and join us next month for Gordon Kennedy. Those of you who remember Gordon from a couple of years ago, he's a Grammy award-winning producer with Peter Frampton's latest album. He is also a Grammy winner in his own right, singer-songwriter with Eric Clapton's Change the World. That's who wrote that song. And he asked to come back to Normandy Music Night. And he's bringing a couple of other extremely talented songwriters that they wrote a lot of Garth Brooks stuff that I know of. They also did a lot of contemporary Christian writing as well. So that's next month's show. And if you don't have a place to go on Sunday morning, we'd love to have you here at 9 o'clock. Good night. Thank you so much.